Good day, everyone! Have you ever heard a app that can make your creations into 2D and 3D models, into more something real? Well, you all want to know what is it? It's just CAD environment. To use it, just select the mode AutoCAD. Why use AutoCAD to make your 2D and 3D models and layouts? Because it's more easier and vulnerable to use. Because engineers and architects are using it too. And it's more extravagant to use and make your layouts and projects and models to make it more beautiful and successful. So now, let's move on into our other topics. So now, let's get started into our topic. Our first topic is all about the parts and functions of AutoCAD or CAD environment and why it's more vulnerable to use to create models, layouts, and 2D and 3D models and projects of yours. So now, I'm going to discuss the parts and functions of AutoCAD or CAD environment. The first one is working area or drawing area is the place where your drawings are displayed and modified. This place or area that you can lay out and see your models here. So now, the second part and functions that I'm going to discuss is information bar. It's where you can quickly search for a variety of information sources, access products and updates and announcements. It saves copies into the info center or the information center. This place is where you can have your information access in this bar. So now, let's have the third part or functions of AutoCAD or CAD environment, which is the command line bar. It is where you enter the commands from the keyboard and where the prompts are displayed. It has text area where all the previous commands are displayed. This place where you want to test your models, you need to command here in this bar. The fourth parts and functions of AutoCAD and CAD environment, which is status bar. It displays the coordinate location of your crosshairs and the current settings of your grid, snap, and other drawing aids. Displays where the status of your layouts and models currently placed and etc. So now, let's move on into the fifth parts and functions, which is the UCS or User Coordinate System. It is found at the bottom left-hand corner of the AutoCAD drawing window. It is there to remind you which is your x-axis and which is your y-axis. This place where the two important angles are located to know where is it placed or your models and layout or which angle where it's placed. So now, let's move on into our six parts and functions, which is the WCS, contains World Coordinate System. By default, when you start a new or blank drawing area or place, you see the World Coordinate System or WCS. This indicates your 0 point, 0 point, 0 point, or where your points are located, and shown where the location of your models and layouts by the World Coordinate System or WCS, location when placed. So now, let's move on into the seven parts and functions of AutoCAD or CAD environment, which is the crosshairs. It is a type of cursor consisting of two lines that intersect and are used to locate points and select objects in your drawings. It's just like a mouse, but more enhanced cursor for your models and layouts. So now, let's move on into the eight parts and functions, which is the toolbars. It provides a single, compact placement for operations or tools that are relevant to the current workspace. All the necessities on tools to make models and for layouting. So now, let's move on into the ninth parts and functions of AutoCAD or CAD environment, which is the menu bar. It is the horizontal strip across the top of an application's window. Each word on the strip has a context, sensitive drop-down menu containing features and actions that are available for the application is used. This placed informs where or what place or your category what or you're using it. So now, let's move on into the 10th parts and functions of AutoCAD or CAD environment, which is the file name. It is the name the current file you are working on, or the file name that you're working on. So now, let's move on into the last part or 11 parts of AutoCAD or CAD environment, which is the menu browser. Is a powerful search tool that lets you find commands, manage documents, and view recently used items. This browser can let you browse all the files and documents that you saved. And that's the end of the parts and functions of the 11 parts of CAD or AutoCAD environment. I hope you guys understand the parts and functions of CAD environment and AutoCAD. And that's just for the end of these conversations for us guys. Goodbye and God bless. And hit that subscribe button to my channel and hit that bell button for more updates. Thanks for watching. God be the glory.